welcome back. As you can tell, I have a new change of scenery. I'm hoping it's a lot more appealing to you than the big black window that I had behind me, but I just wanted to talk to you today about a Gelish application, a little tutorial to help you get you started on your gelish or gel polish journey. Let's go over all the items that you will need to get you started. I generally use a square buffer like this. I just picked up all this stuff pretty much from Sally's Beauty Supply, for the exception of the large gelish bottles, which I'll tell you where to get for a reasonable price. I use this to buff the tops of my nails to get it smooth before you apply your gelish polish. A cuticle kind of stick, I use this to help clean up the sides of the nails. A 180 grit nail file, cuticle pusher, and a cuticle trimmer, which also has like a cuticle pusher at the other end too. Just make sure you sanitize these and give them a good wash every once in a while, especially if you're doing your friend's nails. You'll definitely want to clean these after every use. To really help with cleaning up your cuticles, I use a cuticle remover. And this came as a set. It's a cuticle remover in cuticle oil to protect whatever surface you're on and to help you with taking off the tacky surface later, which I'll explain. I got a lint-free towel. This came in like a pack of 5 or 6 at Target in your like automobile cleaning area. So these are really great. I love these. You just toss these in the wash and you can reuse them. The gelish process is a curing process of gel, which is bottled in a nail polish form like this. Your two main components are the foundation gel and the top it off gel. I'll have pictures of that if you need a better view. Unfortunately, these aren't marked very well, so you need to pay attention and look at which one is which. The foundation gel brush is actually shorter, and I'll have a picture of that. And the top it off, which is your sealer, is the last step in the whole process, has a longer brush. I wanted to show you an example of a compatible brand called Geleration, as well as Red Carpet. And I believe they are all owned by Harmony. So you may have a lot of dupes and colors, so I would check online for swatches and things like that before you buy dupes or anything like that, because that would really suck if you have to do that. The large bottles I haven't found in any of my local stores. The smaller bottles of Gelish I have found at Sally's, and the smaller bottles of Red Carpet I have found at Ulta. You'll also need some rubbing alcohol. I usually go for the highest isopropyl percentage. Usually you see them in 70 or 90, and this is the most I've ever seen, 99. I just picked this up at my local superstore, and I put it in a squirt bottle like this, and this helps with squirting your nails down, so you don't have to like dunk it with the cotton ball and then put it on. This is a lot easier to deal with, especially if you're doing it on yourself one hand at a time. Of course, cotton balls, those are always helpful, but like I said, I use my, what is this? Lint-free rag. And most importantly, you'll need a UV light or a LED light. And generally those kind of scare people away from doing gel on their own because they think it's really expensive or they can't find one that's in their price range. But eBay and Amazon are your best friends. You can find just as good quality as the Gelish line LED light or the UV light and things like that. So I actually found this LED light at Ulta, and they had a discount coupon like they always do. And this one's by Red Carpet. And I knew it would cure the Gelish because Red Carpet, and I've done some research on forums and stuff like that, that they're owned by the same company, so they're all kind of compatible. So if you use the foundation in the top coat from the Gelish line, it'll cure well with the Geleration or the Red Carpet and vice versa. So That being said, I picked up the red carpet LED light. It's considered their professional line, but it's still mini. Gelish has one just like this, but white, that they sell at Sally's for the same price. Maybe a little bit more. But it comes like this, and it has a little power supply you just plug in, and it's really compact and small, so you can take it with you. And it has 3 LED lights, and I think they're like 2 watts each, which gives you 6 watt output. So it cures in 45-second intervals, and you just click the button and it goes for 45 seconds, and then you click it again for when you want to do your other hand. I'll show you pictures of those as well. So that's it. Those are all your basic tools, and we'll get started with the tutorial. I'll also go over with cost-saving things at the end of the video. Oh, and another tip, if you're like me, I like doing my nail polish sitting down on my bed or on the floor, or sometimes you're not always wanting to be at a table because you want to be in front of the TV or watching a movie or whatever. So I actually stole this from my husband. This is his kind of like laptop desk portable thingy. I don't know. We picked it up at like Office Depot for $10. You can comfortably sit down and have this nice hard surface, and you can do your nails. It has these pockets, and then I'll show you a picture, and I just put all my tools in here, and it's easy. You have a flat surface to work with, and you won't stain your clothes if you accidentally have a spill or anything like that. And it's great to use on top of a table too, like I'm using here. But that's another tip that I would suggest. So if you have any questions, please comment below. I will get to the tutorial, and hopefully this gives you a better idea if Gelish is for you, or working with gel polishes at home. It's definitely a cost-saving option. Alright, to start off, you'll want to put on the cuticle remover and let that sit and let the tissue soften. You can then push back the cuticles and remove the dead tissue. Then shape and file your nails. Gently buff the entire nail surface using the 100 side of the 100-180 buffer to remove the surface shine. Then clean the entire nail surface using a lint-free towel moistened with isopropyl alcohol. Be sure to leave the nail plate clean and dust-free. Apply Gelish foundation gel by wiping the applicator against the neck of the bottle to remove excess product from the brush. Then apply one thin coat by massaging the gel into the nail surface and then wiping towards the free edge, making sure to seal and cap the tips of the nails. Check the cuticles and the sides of the nail and remove any gel that has come into contact with the skin before placing your hand into the light. You can then place your fingers in the LED lamp for 45 seconds to cure. If your fingers don't all fit, you can cure your first 4 fingers, then your thumb last. You can also cure under a 36 watt UV lamp for 2 minutes. Choose your favorite Gelish color that you want to apply. Today I'm using a bright fuchsia glittery pink named High Voltage. The trick to applying Gelish polish is making sure that you have a very thin coat that is being applied to the nail plate. Make sure to cap the free edges, or also known as the tips of the nails, to seal in everything. Place your hand under the LED or UV lamp once again to cure the first layer of polish. This is an example showing me curing my thumb separately if all your fingers don't fit in the LED lamp. Apply a second coat if needed of gel after curing the first layer. The great thing about gel polish is that you can apply as many coats or different colors on top of the other, making sure to cure in between each layer. Again, bring the brush out to the edges and cap the free edges to seal in everything. Be sure, again, to check the cuticles and the sides of the nails for any gel that has gotten onto the skin. It's very important to do this between each gel application so it does not cure on the skin after placing it under the UV or LED light. Place your hand under the LED lamp and cure once again. After you are done applying and curing all the nail gel colors you wish to have in your manicure, you will apply Top It Off. Again, we are applying a very thin coat of Top It Off and capping the free edges. Place your fingers under the lamp to cure the Top It Off layer. Lastly, to take away the tacky surface of the Top It Off coat, we'll be spraying isopropyl alcohol on top of the nails. Use the lint-free rag once again to wipe away the tacky layer. Your manicure should be instantly dry thereafter. And this is the finished product. After curing all the layers and wiping off the tacky surface, your nails will be instantly dry and extremely shiny. Apply your cuticle oil to condition the nail bed, and you'll have a beautiful manicure for up to 2 to 3 weeks. If you started doing some research with Gelish, you know that they try to offer you their cleansing product, their prepping product, and the finishing products and things like that. But honestly, the prepping, the pH bond, and the cleansing is basically all isopropyl alcohol, maybe mixed with another ingredient. But isopropyl alcohol works just as good. So you can get this for $2–3 for a huge ass bottle instead of getting their little pH, which is probably about this big, their pH like cleansing nail thing or whatever. So you don't have to buy that. So you're already saving yourself at least $20 right there. I know that online they do sell their Gelish polishes. And they have a great color selection, which is why I like Gelish versus shellac and all that. And shellac doesn't cure under LED. They only cure under UV, and my experience with shellac is it just doesn't last as long. These last 2 to 3 weeks on your nails, and they are just as shiny as the day you put them on, especially if you want to cleanse them with some more isopropyl alcohol. It just gets them shining like crazy again with a nice lacquered finish. I found these colors on Amazon, and they range from $10 to $12 shipped. So if you really think about if you're buying OPI or if you're buying Sephora, after tax, this is $9 in the States. So you're looking at 9 something and then 8 something or whatever. And these don't even last that long for you. So you might as well fork over the extra $1 or $3 for a full jar of gel nail polish that will last you a long time. These apply really pigmented with 2 coats, and you can create a bunch of different looks. The glitters, you do need to apply a little bit more, but I just love them, and you can do so many different type of designs and things like that. So honestly, if you go on Amazon and look for a specific Gelish color, that's what I did. I went online, I looked at all the swatches, and I picked out the first couple of colors I wanted to try, and I went on Amazon and found the best price, and they got sent right away. It's totally worth it instead of paying $10 for OPI and Sephora, and you get an awesome gel polish for a couple dollars more. So that's another money saving tip as well. Like I said, the LED light is another cheap option if you go to Ulta or Sally's Beauty Supply and eBay or Amazon. You can find one very inexpensively. And if you don't even want to fork over the $50, you can get a $20 UV lamp that is like large, and you stick both of your hands in there at the same time, which I liked, but I just didn't want to wait 2 minutes to cure each layer. So with the 45 seconds, it was worth it for me to get the LED. So the LED is quicker. Okay, so I hope you found this video informative. If you have any other questions, please feel free to comment below and let me know if you want to see more nail tutorials on different things I'm experimenting with. I know there's actually been some popular questions about using regular like OPI nail polish with the foundation and the top coat, and I would love to discuss that with you because it is possible, but there's some tips and tricks to that as well. I also want to share with you my color collection and maybe do some swatches so you can have a better idea of what colors you want to get to start your collection. I actually do have a regular nail polish collection as well. However, it is in the States where my home is, so once I get back, I'll definitely make a video on that. And don't forget to check out the information bar below, and I'll have links and prices on where you can get everything. And good luck on starting your gel collection. Bye!